Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the lunchtime market update for Friday, 11/22/19. This update is brought to you by Positive Trends Research. And before we get started today, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. All right, let's check and see where we're at in the market today. So I'm pulling up the daily chart right now just to kind of see. We've been chopping around for a little bit here. We're chopping around a bit today too. Today's range is only 13.61 points. We're coming off of tried to take an inside day up today, and then it couldn't do it, right? And so it came back in the range, and now it's just kind of chopping around again here. So again, we are still monitoring how it handles basically this box right here, right? If it gets above the high of the box, right, that shifts the trend line up. If it gets below the low of the box, we might see a push down. Okay, there's a couple scary moves today that were actually like, okay, what's going on here in the market? Apparently, it was the Huawei news, but any trade tension type notifications get this really gets this market kind of going. So let's take a look and see what happened there. We are still holding that upper channel on the geometric chart. So you can see right here. Again, these are the levels. One second. Yep, these are the levels that we provide to our subscribers before the market, so you can see how valuable they are. But we hold these levels right here, right? We had the try to take the inside day high up on a gap, right? But failed to get over the 15 orb high, right? We had upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow, and then it finally said here, let's test, right? Let's test lower, right? And then worked its way lower down here to the next level, and then even lower still, but with lower shadows at that point. And then we see a little bit of a recovery. So that's kind of the choppiness right here in today's market. So, but you can see this big move down, this big candle down right here. That was on that kind of strange news, going on this morning. It's like, what is going on here, right? So that quick flush, type move. So that was a little bit suspect here. The day is about halfway, halfway in. So we'll see if there's any more surprises coming out today. But let's take a look at some of the other movers today. So a couple that were interesting was SPLK, right? That had a big gap up this morning. We talked about on the market prep that it was poised for a reversal based on that it was under the all-time highs and some other key levels, and you can see we got a big reversal off of that one. So that was a good one off of the 15 orb high. A couple of the other ones that were interesting was Uber. Had a nice upgrade this morning, but they pulled it back right into the open, right? And it gave a nice little relief bounce off of that, and had a decent move, and then is kind of chopping around right now. Zoom also had an upgrade this morning, so that was a little bit different, right? That one gave a nice 15 orb breakout right here, from 72.86 all the way up to 74. So that was a good move on Zoom. And then of course the big one here today was Tesla so far, right? They had their truck event last night. Last night, I think on the live stream we talked about, on the free YouTube live stream, we talked about the straddle, right? The 355s were $11 yesterday, and they went this morning. They hit like 24, 25 bucks. So a nice 15, 14 point move this morning off of those straddles. But inside 15 orb right here, it kind of took the break to the downside, but it took that inside day level down for a little bit, and then kind of hit the low at that key psychological number of the 330. So that's pretty much what we're seeing today. A couple other movers, on the go-to list. Netflix gave a nice move today. Some of our members caught that. Let's get this pulled up here. Right, so Netflix gave a nice move here. You can see on the 15 that it's just kind of standard technique, right? Inside 15 at the 15 orb low for a nice reversal to the 15 orb high, right? Just little trades like that that make sense. We have techniques that allow us to, on the shorter time frames, to allow us to get in there to find the ideal entry on that. So great stuff today. We'll see if we continue to chop today, or if there's more news ahead. Again, there may be that the Hong Kong bill, may raise some activity in the market today, and who knows, anything else could happen too. So anyway, almost there, but it's almost the weekend too. So I hope everybody had a great week this week and has a great rest of your trading day. And I will see you guys on Sunday night on the free YouTube live stream on the Bubblehead channel. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you soon.